Visual analysis and critique. In this session, we dive deep into how we see, interpret, and evaluate design. From the core elements and principles to our powerful frameworks that explain the why behind every design decisions. This unit will sharpen our visual analysis skills and transforms how you critique design. The segment 1, building blocks and elements and principles. Let's begin with the basic elements of design. These are the visual ingredients every designer uses. They include line, shape, space, form, texture, and value. What is line? A path that moves the eye and sets the tone. Shape, for that matter, a geometry or organic form that structure a layout. Space, the positioning, positive and negative areas that creates the depth. Likewise, value, the contrast between light and dark. Likewise, color, a key player in mood, identity, and appeal. Now, how do we designers use these elements effectively? Through the principles of design, such as balance, contrast, rhythm, and emphasis and proportions and harmony. Each brings order and aesthetics to composition. Each of these things bring order and aesthetics to the composition. These iconic designs are successful because they balance these elements and principles masterfully. In your activity, you will identify these in real-world designs. Segment 2, understanding the way methods are analyzing. Understanding the why methods for analyzing design. Good design isn't just about how it looks, it's about why it looks that way. That's where analytical framework comes in. The frameworks for analysis such as semiotic analysis, Gestalt principles, and function analysis. Semiotic analysis looks at hidden meanings behind symbols, signs, and cultural cues or codes. Gestalt principles explains how we pursue visual patterns and how our mind group thinks. The function analysis focuses on usability, purpose, and the problem solving. In your activity, you will compare two product designs using these frameworks and try asking these questions like what culture message is this design is sending. Another question you can ask that how does the layout guides the user eye? Likewise, is this design serving its function well? So if you try to find an answer for these questions, you end up kind of evaluating that design with a critical eye. The segment 3, the visual literacy, a critical skill for designers. What is visual literacy? It is the ability to read and write visual language. Just like you with the words, designers need to interpret, critique, create visuals that carry meaning. Key points are understanding symbolism and cultural context, recognizing emotional impact, and lastly, create visuals that intentional or you have embedded meaning in them. In critique, visual literacy helps you to see the invisible layers of design. and feelings, associations, and cultural connections it creates. You will practice this by making mood boards that expresses different emotions. Watch the linked videos for guidance before you begin. Segment 4, activity. The unit is a hands-on. Your activity includes analyzing iconic designs for use of elements and principles, compare two products using semiotic and gestalt function frames, and last one, create an emotional mood board. Ask yourself, what is this design really saying? And how is it saying? Like, what is that mode it is applying or using? In the closing segment, as we close Unit 2, remember, great design isn't accidental. It is intentional, thoughtful, and deeply communicative. Your job as a designer is not just to create, but to understand with insights and critique clarity. Your job as a designer is not just to create, but to understand, design with insights, critique with clarity, and observe with purpose. See you in the next unit.